That's pretty sight, isn't it, guys? We're on top of Mount Mitchell at their observatory here in Highest Peak, east of the Mississippi. 6684 is the elevation. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews. Today we got us another beer from out in Denver, Colorado. This is Station 26 Brewing Company. My good friend Nate sent this to me. He's out there in that area. The beer is a single hop IPA, and they have done a bunch of these. This particular one that I have here in front of me is this Citra, and all of them I think are in the same green can, look just like this, but on the bottom of it it's got Citra along with the date, and this was done on 9/27/16, so it's about 6 weeks old. I can't get beers that fresh here right up from the grocery store. Cannot do it. I mean, it's impossible. I don't understand. Nate, thanks again, my brother, for sending these beers that you sent in. We're trying to get to all these IPAs here that everybody has sent to me, and we're going to let some of these heavier, thicker, darker beers, barrel-aged beers set. So we're going to be on a run here on some of these lower ABV and hoppy beers here. So I just don't want them to go bad or get old before I get to them, guys. Alrighty, commercial description says overloaded with 38 pounds of Citra hops with flavors of orange, grapefruit, lemon, and touch of pine. Guys, I have brewed with Citra hops before. It is awesome. Very, very nice hop. So I'm looking forward to this. So that's all we need to talk about. So let me jump over here to the food parish while I pop the cap and clap my gums and pour some beer and tell you cuisine is curried in a Thai. The cheeses are pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, limburger. And the meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I will add grilled meat to that. Glassware to pint, Bacaronic, tumbler, mug, Stein, Seidel. Got my favorite tulip glass today. And don't sell her. Not recommended. About a half a finger of head. Very clear beer. Definitely a filtered beer here. And it is a nice amber color. Let's get a nose on it. Oh, very citrusy. Them Citra hops produce a very nice, just like what they said in the description here, guys. The Citra hop is known for doing that orange, grapefruit, a little bit of pine, melon, tropical fruit notes. But the citrusiness and the pine and the grapefruit is probably what stands out more than anything. It's got a wonderful aroma. Wow, smells delicious. It's time to dive in. Thanks, Nate. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. As you can see, the head is dissipated completely. It's not even. It's just covering. The lacing is just covering the top of the beer. Wow, wonderful hop. That is damn tasty, guys. That is pretty damn tasty. It's got the date on the bottom of the can. It tells you it's Citra. They don't put a lot of other information on there. It's got the ABV, 6.8%. Doesn't have the IBUs. And not a whole lot else writing on here, other than an evolving series with a 26 on there, and that's the brewery there at Station 26. But from the pictures I've seen from all the rest of the hops in this single hop series like this, the cans look the same, so the only way you can tell is looking at what hop they used on the bottom of the can where the dating is. So saving a lot of money that way. I can use that same can, as long as the ABV stays the same. So maybe, I'm not sure. This particular version was the only one that Nate sent me, so I don't have the mosaic, and there was a handful of other ones that they did. So maybe the ABV changes on those cans, but everything else looked like it was the same. So this is a very tasty beer. Nice citrusy not pineapple, grapefruit. Nice orangey flavor, and a hint of maybe some mango in there. But the citrusiness stands out more than everything. That's why they call it a Citra hop. And like I said, I've brewed with this guys, and it's a very tasty hop. Ah, yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, right out of the fridge. Let it warm up. Let her taste it before I sit here and drink it all. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. It's probably about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. Very tasty. It's starting to turn cold out there. It's blowing a little bit of snow. I'm not ready for this. I hate cold weather, I swear. This is a very, very tasty beer, guys. A little bit more bitterness on this one than the one we had yesterday. But still pretty well done. Very tasty beer. A lot of breweries out there in Colorado are doing some very tasty beers. A lot of breweries out there. A lot of them don't date their stuff. These guys are dating, and so that's very good. That's very good. We don't have the IBUs on the can, but you know, just about everybody's got a smartphone where they can punch it up on Gregsbeerreviews or go to their website. It's probably got that information there, and Untapped's got it. So not as critical. I'd like to see it, but it's not that critical. Let's do the final chug on this. Nicely done. Very tasty. Very citrusy. And some grapefruit and oranges. Very enjoyable beer. I would buy this beer if I could get it here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Especially since it's got a date on the can. That's the biggest thing. We got to have those dates on the cans on the IPAs, guys. We just got to have it. I mean, if you're putting ABV and IBUs and no date, that's going to cost you a grade point. But I'm not going to deduct any grade points for not having the IBUs on there. But I would if it didn't have the ABV or the date. So, to me, guys, it is an A beer. I don't think it's quite to the 10 category, but it is close. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Numeric rating on this one, guys, is probably about 98. Pretty tasty. Very, very tasty. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 90 in their outstanding range. I think it's a couple notches better than a 90. Just my opinion, though. And over to Rate Beer, they say 98 overall, 98 in the style. Excellent numbers from those guys. Matter of fact, that's what I gave it. And for our final check-in, we will step over to Untapped, and they have it at 4.03, which is also in their A category. So, very nice. A beer all around, guys. So, definitely worth picking up if you can get your hands on Station 26 beers, especially their single hop series. I don't think I've had anything from them before. Doesn't ring any bells. Of course, after 2,200 and some beer reviews, a lot of times this old guy forgets. So, but I don't think I've had anything from them. So Nate, thanks again, my brother, my friend, for sending those beers to me. We're trying to get to all the IPAs and everything before they get lost in the back of the fridge with all of them that's been sent to me. So we're going to do continue doing. You may see a dark beer thrown in there here and there, but I'm going to try to get some of these IPAs and lower ABV beers and pale ales and stuff out of the fridge before they get too old. So if you've had this, let me know what you think. I enjoyed this. So come on back tomorrow, guys. Let's dig something tasty out of the fridge. I think I got something special coming up tomorrow. Come on back. Let's see what it is. See you then.